He thought money could buy happiness. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Samiha Storyland. Today I am going to tell you an emotional story about a woman whose husband left her for a wealthy family. But 5 years later, he came back with tears in his eyes. Stay with me until the end because this story has a powerful lesson. Now let's begin. My name is Sarah. 5 years ago, I believed I had the perfect life. I was happily married to a man named Daniel. We weren't rich, but we loved each other. I worked as a kindergarten teacher, and Daniel worked as a salesman. Every evening, we dreamed about buying our own little house. Life wasn't easy, but we were happy. Or at least I thought we were. One afternoon, Daniel came home looking nervous. He sat across from me and said, "Sarah, I don't think this marriage is working anymore." I stared at him in shock. "What are you talking about?" He looked away. "I have met someone else." My heart stopped. "Who is she?" He took a deep breath. "Her family owns one of the biggest companies in the city." At that moment, I understood. He wasn't leaving me because he loved someone else. He was leaving me because he loved money. A month later, we were divorced. I cried every night. But one morning, I looked at myself in the mirror and said, "If he can start over, so can I." I worked harder than ever. I studied online after work. Eventually, I opened a small children's learning center. The first year was difficult. The second year was better. By the fifth year, I owned 3 successful learning centers across the city. I had built everything with my own hands. One rainy evening, someone knocked on my office door. When I opened it, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was Daniel. He looked older. His expensive suit was gone. His eyes were filled with regret. He quietly said, "Can we talk?" I invited him inside. He looked around my office. "I heard about your success," he said softly. Then he lowered his head. "The woman I married left me after my business failed. I lost everything." For a long moment, neither of us spoke. Finally, he looked at me and whispered, "I made the biggest mistake of my life. I thought money would make me happy. I was wrong. I came to ask, can you forgive me?" I smiled gently. "I forgave you a long time ago." Hope returned to his face. Then I continued, "But forgiveness doesn't always mean a second chance." He closed his eyes. He understood. As he stood to leave, I said one last thing. "The day you left me, you thought I had nothing. But you were wrong. I still had my self-respect. And that's what helped me build this life." Daniel nodded silently. Then he walked away. I never saw him again. That night, I looked out of my office window and smiled. Sometimes the people who live your life also make room for a better future. Thank you so much for listening to today's story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Samiha Storyland for more emotional English stories. See you in the next story.